Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 99 of Ahwa Habibis. Episode 99 is upon us and we are going to have a fantastic episode today. We're going to be talking about Gyokeres to Arsenal. We're going to be talking about the Calafiori deal being done. We're going to be talking about Maresca ball tonight. There is Maresca ball later on. And, since there's a conspiracy theory that, Liverpool is never spoken about on this stream, we're going to be talking about Trent staying at Liverpool. Hold that, you haters. Trent is staying at Liverpool, ladies and gentlemen. Now, first and foremost, look, I'm just going to say this right here, right now. I'm the type of guy that haven't made shit public since the Grizz beef. Even me and Grizz spoke, we hashed it out. He kind of said his side. I said my side, and I said publicly, look, I apologize to Grizz publicly. And, I spoke to him publicly and we hashed it out. So I never addressed anything publicly. First and foremost, let's address something real quick. When you go to YouTube Studio, any YouTuber should know this. When you go to YouTube Studio and you edit a clip, it takes time to trim. So I was simply busy doing that earlier on. So this is just the blisters part in which the clip comes on right in front of you guys live and direct from YouTube. So you guys can watch it right here. I've even muted the audio. So here we can. First, Vel has sent me the full clip of the audio for you guys as well. So now, once and for all, we can, Vel clip stuff up. I don't.
The pressure that's on at the moment.
I don't know.
On at the moment is Anton. Listen.
That's the first one. Let's go to the last one. Muki asked us to play it again because the Chelsea part was funny. Let's watch that part right there.
To Hamza, he was actually still at work, so he needed to leave because it's 1 a.m. Big up to Hamza, wish him a safe journey home. Big up to Lewis, Igal, Greg's, everyone's channel is in the description. As per request of Muki, we're going to play this on the way out. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ahwa is back tomorrow, inshallah. And we'll see you guys there.
So, for anyone who does YouTube, they'll know this. The YouTube video editor is not the quickest shit in the world. I just trimmed out the stuff that I had to trim out, because he didn't want to be clipped up. And to be fair, that entire clip is actually, I still literally have it right here in my on my stream. It's a 2-minute and 19-second clip on which he's exactly on it for about 11 seconds. The rest is literally just us mocking Chelsea. I mean, first and foremost, I don't clip anyone. Vel clips people. Vel clips Jacob. Vel clips Ahmed. Vel clips Saad. Vel clips everyone. I don't clip anyone. I don't even know how to video edit. I don't even have a proper screen recorder because I have a fucking Android. Like, the screen recorders on Android are absolute rubbish. So I've never really clipped anyone. It's completely Vel that done that. And the reason why I played the clip is because it was just mocking Chelsea the whole time. It had nothing to do with him or with Greg's. And the stuff with Greg's, listen, what we do at A-listers, what we do on Ahwa is we just here to have fun. Everyone knows this. These are the 2 shows, out of the 20 shows that I do weekly, and we just have fun. We just enjoy the time. We don't do anything, if you would like serious. We're just having fun. We're just doing all that type of stuff. I've been clipped up out of context on A-listers. Lewis has been clipped up out of context. Lewis has been memed. Same thing with Igal, same thing with Hamza, same thing with a whole lot of people. It's just what comes with A-listers. And the reason why I played that clip, it had nothing to do to mock Staffy. It had nothing to do to mock Griggs. It had nothing to do with any of that. It was actually mocking Chelsea. The clip is literally 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. And it's crazy how you can ignore 2 minutes and focus on the 20 seconds. And it was just an introduction, to a whole literal 2 minutes of us just mocking Chelsea Football Club. That's number 1. Number 2, I trimmed it. Number 3, I've been really busy. Everyone knows this. My brother's come back. He actually has had surgery yesterday. That's not sympathy. I can literally give the doctor's notes right now. He had surgery yesterday, so I was really busy today. It's not like I'm out here texting fucking people. The guys will tell you on the Ahwa crew. And I don't want them involved in any of this beef because it's unfair to them. So I didn't want anyone on the screen with me, if you'd like to call it beef. I literally sent them the link 1 minute before Ahwa. Wallahi, I have family members at my house right now. I literally left them just to come to do this stream. So let's just say that. And for me, look, I don't make anything public. Everything was addressed in private. He said he doesn't want himself to be on my channel, and I just unclipped it. And for me personally, look, it's just complete different perspective. I don't give a fuck. Anyone watching this right now, you can clip me whenever you want. You can post me whenever you want. I genuinely don't care. Like, anytime you want to clip me, clip me. There is the footy fan reaction guy who clipped me. There's 100 people who clip me. Well, I don't care. Clip me as much as you want. Do whatever you want. You know, I genuinely couldn't care less. You know, Nick has clipped Ahwa. He's in the chat probably like 10, 15 times. A-listers, shit like this. Adi, clip me. Wallahi, I don't care. I've been clipped myself on Football Terrace clips on multiple different channels. And I generally don't care like about that. But I guess it's just different perspectives. But I don't know how you can watch a 2-minute and 20-second clip of us mocking Chelsea for 2 minutes and think it's misrepresented a year's work of your channel. Talk about over dramatizing thing. That's crazy. And second of all, alhamdulillah, I know how many people I've helped. You know, he refers to himself helping Griggs. Well, respect to everyone on the panel and everyone who watches the stream. With all due respect, I had 10,000 subscribers before I even knew who he was. And I'm not saying this disrespectfully. I've just been doing this for a really long time. That's like me going up to Troops and demanding a weekly episode. Troops is busy as fuck. Troops don't have time to come on my channel once a week. And this is my full-time job. Everyone knows this. I do every single team's fucking watch-alongs. I do 2 streams a day during the season. Some days I do 3-4 streams a day. And with you know, the reference to MHF, Staffy has made it clear multiple times that he doesn't like the way me and Mo operate. So the last thing that we should do is invite him on a channel that me and him started. He left Ahwa and A-listers because of the way that I operate. So if me and him are going to be on a channel together, there's obviously going to be a clash there. So, you know, I mean, he said it himself. He would have said no. So basically, he just wanted to say, like, to get us to ask him just so he could say no. That's basically the logic behind it. But anyway, it's Vel who clipped all these things up. It was literally just us mocking Chelsea, nothing more than that. If I play the clip again right now in front of all of you guys, you will see it's 2 minutes of us mocking Chelsea. We've mocked Ziad, we mocked Lewis, we mocked as well to Joe. Shout out to Joe. He was talking about Olise. It was just us laughing at Chelsea for 2 minutes. It has nothing to do with Man United or Staffy or Griggs. And actually, Griggs wasn't upset yesterday or anything. Like, we just kind of had fun on the stream, just like we always do on any of these streams. Vel, who I pay him money, clips me up and posts me out of context. And when I don't play Vel's clips of me, he goes and sends them to Jacob and then sends them to Ahmed and sends them to Saad and tells them, play the clip of Hussam, who fucking pays him. So, you know, calling me stuff like slave master and pussy and all this. Well, listen, you can insult me as much as you want. I'm not going to insult anyone personally. I know who I am. I know who I am as a man. Saad is in the background right now. He was on Spaces when I first met him. Respectfully, he didn't even have a YouTube channel and he was still brought on the stream. Ahmed, I've known him for 3 years, by the way. Ahmed is an Arab. He's actually Libyan. I've known him for 3 years. You know, he comes on this channel. Jacob, 100% Staffy introduced him to Jacob, just like I introduced Staffy to people. That kind of isn't that kind of normal? Like, Troops kind of found out about Staffy from like the Ahwa stream. Like, that's normal how we connect with each other on the fucking like streams. I found out about Ahmed, the Chelsea fan in the background, through Casually FC. Shout out Marshall. So, you know, credit to you, Marshall. You built Ahwa up because I found out about Ahmed through you, apparently. So you built this whole shit up. So listen, I don't want to dwell on it too long. The clip has been trimmed. I'm not a slave master. I'm not arrogant. Alhamdulillah, I know how much I've helped people with redirects, with weekly appearances. And the same person that claims that I don't have time to go on his channel and help him, 4 of the 5 or 6 most watched live streams, I was on them on a Saturday night. So I try to make time when I can. Saad knows that. Everyone in the background knows that. They invite me on their channels. When I can make it, I try my best to make it. But at the end of the day, my schedule is fucked. Everyone here knows my schedule is fucked. And just now, I've actually had some time to do some real life shit after quitting Back Again. Everyone knows last season, I was on Back Again. I was on the Football Terrace. I was on my own channel. I was doing fucking 8 hours of streaming every single day. And if someone's a pussy for not responding to a text, I can open the chat right now and show you the message that I messaged them on 23rd April. in which he did not respond to my text, me asking him why did he leave the group chat. You left the group chat, how come? I said in Arabic, Rod Malak, which means like, why don't you respond? I'm like, why are you ignoring me and responding on the top 6? Speak. And he never messaged me since. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So and you know, I'm just gonna talk about character here for a second before I introduce the guys. I apologize to everyone in the background. You're all my people. I don't want any of you involved in any of this. You're all my guys. Just want to talk about character for a second here. When Ahwa was hitting the heights of its success and Staffy wasn't on the stream, everyone in the chat can bear witness with their own eyes, with their own ears. I said thank you to Staffy. I actually said thank you to Staffy. I actually said thank you to Staffy. I said thank you to Ozzy. I said thank you to everyone who comes on Ahwa. I thanked him about the A-lister stuff as well. So I fully thanked him about it. I thanked him about this stream. I don't know what more do you want. Like, I don't know what kind of like thing you have, or like I don't know if I'm supposed to bow down and go like thank you for being on episode 1. Thank you to Ozzy for being on episode 1. Thank you to Mo for being on episode 1. You know, I don't know if you want me to like, you know, bow down or something. Khalas, I've thanked him multiple times. But 5K celebration video, I didn't hear my name once, despite how many times I've redirected, despite me making appearances on his channel, despite me helping him out from the start. I have no problem with that, because I got help from the start and I help people, and this is normal. This stream is going to redirect you to Ahmed's channel later on. Like, it's no, I have no problem with any of this shit. I've helped people out. People have helped me out. This is the normal shit on YouTube. You collaborate, you put yourself out there. And at the end of the day, I have never ever said anything bad about the guy publicly. I've never cussed him. I refuse to cuss him. And you know, I even haven't insulted him in this stream, despite him calling me a slave master because I work with Arabs. Like, okay, so are you a slave master because you work with Americans? That's kind of fraudulent logic there. But anyway, big up to all of you guys. That's my response. I won't be addressing any of this shit anymore. You know, regarding this topic, the clip was unclipped. It was trimmed out. My brother literally had surgery. I was in the fucking capital for 12 hours yesterday. And that's why the A-listers of yesterday didn't even have a fucking episode. Third of all, the clip was a 2 minute and 20 seconds clip in which he was literally just talking about, Griggs, what are your thoughts on Lenny Yoro for 10 seconds? And the rest of the 2 minutes was literally us mocking fucking Chelsea Football Club. Fourth of all, just like he built his lil bro Griggs up, I've built so many people up. Alhamdulillah. I'm not arrogant. I'm humble. Alhamdulillah, I've helped so many people. I don't need anyone to vouch for me. I know, because people were brought from spaces to YouTube and I helped them and I redirected to them and I helped them set up their channels, and I've helped people get to the top from the start. I've helped people get to the top from the start. I was never arrogant. I got a message from Sophie Talks Football, like I got an email from her, the Arsenal fan who does content. She asked me to come on her channel. I told her, listen, I'm busy till 3rd of August. And that's not me being arrogant. That's just how busy I am. And of course, I left the Straight Fact stream that you were on. I did leave it 100% because I'm not fake. I cannot be on a stream with someone that I do not like and act like I like him for an hour and a half just because I get paid. But alhamdulillah, I don't need anyone to vouch. Neither my colleagues who are in the background, no one in the chat. I know who I am as a person. I know who I am as a man. I trimmed the segment out. It was 2 minutes of us mocking Chelsea. I could have easily, as soon as he left Ahwa, done the same stuff that he's threatening to do, which is I'm going to give you guys the reason why I left Ahwa and all that shit, and tell you guys go unsubscribe or all this. Hey, you shouldn't work with him. Hey, you shouldn't work with him. I never do any of this shit. I never even told people don't go on Grizz Khan's channel. And as much as we fucking fought with each other, I never, ever even told people to not even go on Grizz's channel. I never said any of that shit. So listen, I know where I am as a person. I know where I am as a man. I know where I am as a content creator. I know how many people I've helped build up, alhamdulillah, because I was helped build up at the start. And actually, when I first started, it took me 6 months to get monetized because there was no such thing as a redirect back then. You had to fucking go live and talk, and you had to fucking go live and speak, and you had to get the people invested in you. And it wasn't just about redirect. You had to go live, you had to talk, you had to keep talking. And yeah, so listen, me personally, I don't clip anyone up. Vel is the person who clips people up. I messaged Vel. I told him from now on, no more clips from that channel. No more clips from that channel, even of someone that's working with us. Like, I don't even want like Griggs from that channel to be clipped or any of that stuff. And at the end of the day, I'm going to move on from this moment forward. Big up to you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Now we just talk about the football because I don't want to get involved in any of this beef shit. Alhamdulillah, I built this channel up, 32,000 subscribers, triple what I was on this time last year. You know, alhamdulillah, I had 10k subscribers in April of last year, guys. 10k celebration was in April last year or March last year. So alhamdulillah, I've been doing this shit from since 2021. We're 2024. So yeah, for me personally, I'm not gonna say a negative word about the guy. He can go live and insult me and say whatever the fuck he wants. I'm never gonna respond ever again. It was literally a 2-minute and 20-second clip of us mocking Chelsea, and you wanted to make it about yourself, and you tried to play the victim in front of North Side, and you tried to do this whole like Hussam is this evil guy who uses people for views. This is YouTube. Everyone uses people for views. If I go on Saad's channel, he's using me for views. If I go on Ahmed's channel, he's using me for views. It's fucking normal. That's the reason why we're on Terry's channel. That's the reason why I went on Troops' channel. That's the reason why any of this shit happens. Because people want views. Of course, I want people to fucking watch my stream. What the fuck else am I doing this just for like what? For the fun of it? Of course, I want people to watch and enjoy. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Big up to Jamaica who says big up yourself. Enough love from Jamaica. Hey, big up everyone who watches. Alhamdulillah, we're global. You know, all over the world, people are watching us. But I don't want to waste you guys' time with any of that stuff anymore. Khalas, I'm not going to say a word about this publicly anymore. And I hope you guys in the background, please as well do the same. And I hope everyone in the chat as well, whether it's a super chat or whatever, I'm not going to address any of this shit. I said what I have to say. I trimmed it. I've been busy all day long. I've removed the part of him in the clip, and you can go watch it right now if you want. Literally yesterday, it's literally it's full on mocking Chelsea, not mocking his or Griggs' work for the last year. I've addressed everything I need to address. So yeah, big up to you guys, and we move. Man like Saad is in the building. Man like Ahmed from Libya is in the building. Man like Jacob. Man like Ahmed Abdi as well in the building. How you doing, guys? You good?
Hey, listen, mate. Let's have it right.
I just want to say quickly, Saad's moist for doing that. Saad's just moist for doing that.
Right.
You're moist, Saad, you know what I mean? You can't be doing
How
that,
do you
bro.
even do the job?
So what we saying? What we saying? Here we go. Cauliflower, cucumber. What we saying? What's the names, bro? Here we go. Calafiori. Yeah.
Since when did he learn Italian, bro? What happened? When did he learn Italian?
Listen, I've been waiting for this one.
How to do it?
Here we go.
How to do it?
No, you got to go like this.
It's like this, basically like this. And then
Cover your thing, and then you go like that. Oh my god! Hey, listen.
I'm pretty sure Saad's just doing that because his breath is stinky. But
Hey,
oh my days.
there you are. There you are, you fraud. There you are, you fraud.
I can smell that shit from.
I can smell you. No. I thought of it first. I can smell your shit from here. Fuck out of here. I thought of it first, and I was like, no, I'm gonna say it before he says it.
You know what, Saad? Since you're so hyped up, let's just fucking start with Gyokeres, habibi. Yalla.
Listen, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I said there was obviously Calafiori is great, brilliant to bring him in. I think he's actually going to help us a lot on that left side. I think he's actually going to improve us on that left side because that's what we have to do. We have to improve that left side because the left back last season, Zinchenko, Kivior, he's not really a left back, bro. He ain't built for that. Do you know what I mean? He ain't built for that. I feel like he's more of a centre back for me, personally. Even though he had good performances at left back, still, I don't think he's really built for that role. I think Timber and Calafiori.
How do I ask you about Gyokeres and you keep talking about left back, yeah?
No, but I just wanted to clarify the Calafiori news. I wasn't here, bro. I wasn't here, so I have to give them my little 2 cents.
Trying to glaze his new
on the other one.
This
is my first time.
I just said talk about Gyokeres.
It's the seventh year we go from Fabrizio about Calafiori. He's got to talk about it.
You just glazing it.
Yeah, I have to get my little bit out about Calafiori, bro. I wasn't here. Anyway, listen, I'm happy with the Calafiori news. But, and also we signed him and we only paid 60k a week, guys. We did not have to pay 112k a week. We only paid 60k a week for Calafiori. This is Calafiori, who's experienced player. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's nuts. You know what I mean? I thought it was a bit mad, but I thought it wasn't possible, bro. If Real Madrid are chasing a player, it's not possible for you to get 60k a week contract on them, bro. But anyway, khalas. Now, Victor Gyokeres, bro. This guy, anybody who watches my channel knows I've been chasing this guy.
Can I ask you honest question? Do you have Darwin Núñez PTSD?
No. And the thing is, they're two different players, bro. They're two different players. Yeah? When Darwin Núñez was at Benfica, yeah, he was playing mostly off the left. Am I correct? Any Liverpool fan will tell you he was playing majority of his time off the left. He was playing off of the left, and then at times he'd play centrally.
You know, there's one thing that works in your favor: the fact that he played for Coventry. That's the one thing.
He plays for who?
Coventry.
He played for Coventry in the
Played for
past.
Coventry. Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
But that's one of the main reasons why I think he's going to work in the Premier League, because even for Coventry, he helped them get to the playoff finals. He was able to handle that physicality and score abundance of goals. And people will sit there and say stuff about the Championship, but the Championship is very physical. So that can tell you how a player can handle certain physicality, this kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So,
Wait, what are you saying about his time at Coventry?
What do you mean? What am I saying about his time at the Coventry?
What did he help them do?
What you said.
He helped them get it to the playoff finals.
What year?
In when he was there, bro. You can go and search it up, bro. You not have the year?
I mean, I can. I thought you were the guy who had the fucking info, so I'm asking you the damn question. My bad.
No, it's not a lie, bro. He did.
I didn't know I was. When you're talking about something, you're like, "Oh, I know this and I know that," and then I say, "Hey, can you provide a backup factoid about one of them factoids?" And then you're like, "You look it up." Yeah, come on.
Would you like me to get you the date?
Even anything to help corroborate your story.
Tryan 007 got it for you. 22.
I just wanted to say something, Saad. Can I just
so he played at Coventry last year. That's what he helped him do?
That's not last year. That's the year before, bro.
What are we
talking about?
Yeah, come on.
Jacob, are you okay? Are you okay, bro? You know what? I've realized something, yeah? When stuff is going good for Arsenal, yeah? Jacob goes into meltdown. And there's some things in his head right now, yeah? Do you know how in the cartoon, what's the cartoon?
Never knew Calafiori could get
man, bro. What's the movie with the big man, bro? Like small people.
You guys are hyped about a random kid from Brazil. How dare you?
Listen.
Because the thing is, Sam is always going to
know
do
who's
this.
cooking you for getting hyped about Gyokeres and Calafiori, and this guy hyped about Estevao and Paez.
But they actually want the kids,
I don't want you to do that, man. I don't want Sam to do that.
Kids. What is Calafiori
thing, bro?
Calafiori is Calafiori, you know what I mean? Nah, I can't go back in. I can't hear him. I can't hear Calafiori because I actually like him.
He was linked to Chelsea. I bet.
No. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be honest here. One thing I will say, Calafiori is a great player. I've actually watched them at Bologna when he was playing. See. But listen, the one thing I will say on Gyokeres, yeah, Saad, man, I'm hearing you did this research and everything like that. You don't even have the dates for us. What's going on, man? You've been advocating for this guy. You should know everything.
Okay, brother, I don't have the exact date when he was at freaking Coventry. I know that he played for Coventry. I know he scored goals for them. I know he assisted goals for them. I know his seasons in Sporting were very good. Like, brother, what do you want me to say, bro? I didn't have to.
This is like 3-star scout behavior on FM, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah, brother. Listen. We're not okay. Sorry, I'm not a 5-star scout.
Is my mic working, by the way?
Yes, it's working.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, this guy's taking the piss, man.
Time when I was saying the Calafiori,
bro,
he was on your money to 100 top tier.
I was saying it. I could see him just like, bro, what's going on with this mic?
Bro, I was about to land here, and my mic's getting cut off. I'm telling you, Saad's got something to do with this. He's the one that's doing it, not me. I'm telling you.
But listen, I'm. You lot know already. I'm gassed, man. I want Victor Gyokeres as my club, man. I want this guy. I think he's a special player, bro. I think he's ready for that next level. And it's not even a PTSD thing. Like, I can understand what you're saying, because for a Liverpool fan, I can understand there's a certain PTSD because of Darwin Nunez. There's similar price tags and coming from the same league, yeah? But the only thing with Victor Gyokeres, bro, is he shows that he can play in different areas on the pitch, bro. He can play off the right, he can play off the left, he can play down the middle. Centrally is his main position anyway. But you have to look at Victor Gyokeres, bro. He is absolutely amazing, bro. I'd love to have him at Arsenal. He's been a player that I've wanted since the start. After the whole Ivan Toney news, where we realized that we ain't getting him, because let's face it, they don't like him. If they don't like somebody, he ain't coming to Arsenal, bro. I've just had to make my dues with that if they don't like him, he's not going to come to Arsenal. And now it's Victor Gyokeres all the way, man. And listen, I'll happily take him, bro. We just need to. I think we're going for 50-60 million, I believe, is the price tag that we're trying to go for. They want like 80. They want the release clause.
How much for Gyokeres? 60.
Huh?
They're asking for 60 M's, did you say? Yeah, 60.
No, they're asking for 85 M's.
Okay.
we're trying to go 50-60. We don't want to pay 85 M's.
Is this like official? Like, who's the
thing
source,
is-
by the way?
Huh?
Ahmed with his sauces, you know.
I just want to ask, who's the source? Like, you know, I mean, where has this come from? Like, you know, sometimes, man, we need to understand.
From-
Is it?
This has come from Fabrizio Romano. He said it on Court Offside. On Court Offside today, he said that Arsenal started talks with Victor Gyokeres, or are prepared to start talks with Victor Gyokeres. They want to pay 50-60 million, or are looking to get in the region of 50-60 million, but Sporting want a fee of 85 million, which is the release clause that's on for him at the moment, which I don't think they're gonna get. Oh, and apparently Ornstein said it. I didn't see the Ornstein one. I only heard that.
That's what I'm asking. You know what I mean? Sometimes, man, you got to double check the sources, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know.
No, Fabrizio Romano is the only one I've heard.
He
He said it on Court Offside, innit? But other than that, like, listen, I'd love to have it.
Here we go.
One question I have to ask. Only one question on him. I know you know this. I'm pretty sure he had recently a knee surgery because of
that's
he had like knee pain, which is for me sometimes big worry because you know I usually would prefer, you know, particularly when a player's had a bit of a major knee surgery or something like that that's needed. I usually feel like waiting a season might be a bit more ideal to see if he's still at that level. I don't know about you guys on chat because like for me, I'm like, imagine that knee causes you issues in the season again. Because he had that for months, by the way. He had knee pain for months. Like
that's apparently what it was. Yeah. Apparently, it's a procedure. It was a procedure to stop the knee pain that he was having because he had knee pain. But that's definitely a worry. Something you have to look at as well. But listen, I from what it looks like, he's back on the pitch now. I think he just played a game for them in the preseason and scored a hat trick, first game back. So listen, I think Victor Gyokeres is a good player. I'd love to have him at Arsenal. My personal opinion. I think Chelsea are also looming in there.
No, we're not going for Gyokeres, bro. Don't worry about that, Chief. No, we're not going for him.
Okay, that's fine. So I think there's some other clubs in there, but I'm not sure who those clubs are. The only one that's been named for me right now that I've seen is Chelsea. So if you're saying that you're not going for him,
if they want 80 mil, then surely I don't see you lot paying 80 mil straight away. So does that not mean you lot need to sell a striker or sell Nketiah or a Jesus in order to fund that, or anyone else?
No, we
going to Marseille.
We can fund it. Firstly, Nketiah is going to Marseille, bro. He's gone. Alhamdulillah.
For how much though?
Alhamdulillah. It's a loan with obligation to buy.
So you've not actually sold it. So you've not actually
sell him.
So you've not sold him because he's on 100k a week, isn't it?
It's a loan. It's a loan with obligation to buy. They're paying the whole freaking fee anyway. So it's all good. Or they're paying his wages and they're paying his fee. You know what I mean? Don't worry, man. We're gonna get it next season. Yeah, next summer. That's my money. That's my money.
How much you gonna get? How much is the obligation though? How much obligation do you know it is?
I think it's around 20, 25, something around that.
There's no way it's 2025.
I'll take that.
If it's 15 million, you just got to hold that one and get it. He's cooked.
What about 2025, bro?
You're not gonna get 2025 for him, bro.
All right, say less, man. Say less.
Be serious, bro. Be serious.
I'm hearing
serious.
that they're not even. I'm not even hearing that they're trying to get 30, bro. So listen, if we get 30, bro, I'm gonna be on my Chelsea flex. God. Yeah, I can sell players now, bro. I can sell players all of a sudden.
Yeah. If you get 30 for Nketiah, then I can get the moon. You know what I mean? I can get the moon. If you get 30
listen. Hey, if we get 30 for Nketiah, I'm dreaming, bro. But yeah, listen, I think we have the money to pay the 80 million, but I don't think they want to pay the 8 million. That's the reality of the situation.
He's got a release clause in it. At the end of the day, they're gonna be saying release clause or nothing.
But but they can also, you can discuss with them because for instance, look at the Calafiori deal. We got it for like 10-15 mil cheaper, bro. So
you didn't get it for 10, 15 million cheaper. Please stop this fake news. Can you stop this fake
news? Bro, it was 10-15 cheaper.
They told Juventus you want between 40 I think it's 40 to 50 million euros.
Was his no, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. No, it wasn't. He was being quoted for 60, bro. What are we talking about here?
No, he wasn't.
I'm so confused. Who are we talking about now? Calafiori.
Calafiori.
Yeah, they wanted 60 at the start.
No,
It was
'cause
60 million.
I remember there was a specific report. Yeah, there was a specific report that said, yeah, when they went to Juventus,
Show
went
us
to
your
them, they told them-
sources. Show us your
No,
sources. Yeah,
no,
you want to come
I-
at me with show us your sources.
All
Do
right,
it,
I'll show
mate.
you my sources.
Show me
Listen,
the HP, mate. Heinz.
Alright.
You fraud. This guy wanted to come at me with, what's your source? And then now he's trying to tell me, I saw a
1 second.
specific report.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it.
Specific report.
Yeah, I'm so sure that it was. Like, I'm fairly
I
certain.
think
you
that they
know.
wanted 60 for Calafiori at the start as well.
That's what I heard. I heard it was 60.
Let me type in the keywords and
Keywords. Let's go.
Wait, so
Ahmed,
how
what
much?
do you think of the Calafiori Arsenal situation right now?
Nah,
Ahmed,
generally, do you want my actual answer? Serious answer, yeah. Serious.
Yes, without saying
Okay.
racist shit, please.
Okay. Serious answer, yeah. He's a good signing. Like, he's actually a good signing. Like, he's a good player. He fits Arteta's system. He's good on the ball. But I always say that for me to judge Arsenal's transfer window, I need to see what they do for the rest. Because, like, let's say, for example, if you lot just get Calafiori, yeah, and then a couple of squad players, then it's not really worth gassing up. Because I always say, yeah, if you wanna close the gap to Man City, yeah, you need to be more ruthless and address the positions that you lot need, which is the striker. So I'm gonna see what happens, what they do with the Gyokeres signing. But overall, with Arsenal spending money on Calafiori, he's at a good age. He's left-footed. We know that Zinchenko's trash. We know that what's his name? That Kiwi guy or Kiwi or whatever his name is. That guy's not good as well. So
At left back.
yeah, our left back. So Calafiori, I don't see him being as a left-sided centre back because that's Gabriel's position. So it's probably going to be. I don't know, man. You man have like loads of fullbacks. You got Ben White playing there, Timber going there, Calafiori there.
Yeah,
You've got Tomiyasu. Do you not just think
Kiwior
that?
couldn't even play there.
The amount of defenders that we've gone through, brother, please, man.
No, but I
need
need to ask a question because, like, obviously Dyer was here last week, and I was telling him, brother, you had 29 goals this season. That's the least amount of goals.
That's mad. That's actually a good record.
I mean? That's really like a good record, my brother. Like,
they're not getting lower than that.
No, but
I mean, like,
but
how
with
much more lower can you go,
Calafiori,
bro?
No, but this is the thing. I don't think Calafiori has been brought into the defense to necessarily defend. I know it's stupid to say, but he hasn't been brought in to defend. I think he's been more brought in because of what he can do going forward, his ability on the ball. I think that's why Mikel Arteta's brought him in. Is my thought process behind it.
No,
Yeah,
but
because
I don't think he's
also
looking
is
at it and thinking. I don't think he's looking at it and thinking, "Oh my god, I've conceded 29 goals or whatever it was. Let me try and lower that by bringing Calafiori in." I think he's looking at it. I want to look at that left side. I want to look at the player that's inverting in from that left side, and I want to improve that. Let me go and get Calafiori, who I think is a very good player on the ball. We've seen him how he bursts into the midfield. Like for Bologna last season, I saw clips of him, bro. This guy, when he bursts into that midfield, I didn't watch Bologna. I'm not going to sit here and make out like I was sitting there like, oh my god,
he
every
does
week.
that really well. I'll tell you that for
like,
sure.
I've just seen it from the clips. It looks like he goes into the midfield very well. He takes.
Yeah, he is. He carries the ball really well as well. He carries the
yeah.
ball really well. Even the goal that was it he assisted or scored in the Euros. He carries the ball well from defense to midfield. I'm just saying, yeah, has he played that left back at Bologna? Because I swear he's predominantly a left-sided centre back. No,
7 to 8 games he's played there, if I'm not mistaken.
So do you not think like left back is a bit wasted there, like in a sense, or nah?
No, and I'll tell you why. Because I think that's the only way he gets into the squad. I don't think he gets in over Gabriel or Saliba. Completely.
I agree with that.
Unless the only chance he can play centre back is if it's like a Carabao Cup, FA Cup game, and then we can.
Or
bring
if you're
him
like
in.
at home to Ipswich.
Yeah, or if it's like a home game and it's against like a lower opposition, like Ipswich or Chelsea or something. So
to be fair,
like,
it's going to be embedded in the season. It's not going to be a straight start. It's going to like actually embed in this season for Arsenal. But listen, at the end of the day,
Ziad, you see, you're so more mature than Ziad. Ziad would have bit to that one, bro. He would have bit. He wouldn't even have focused on the.
Yeah, Ziad would have.
But
he would
listen,
have bit into that.
Again, I said this before, man. I like to talk football, and I mean, I'm not doing the nonsense stuff.
No, I understand. I understand. But
listen,
that's. Yeah, go ahead.
I will say this, yeah, about Arsenal. Yeah, I know people are saying in chat it's depth, brother. You have good enough depth, though. That's the issue. Listen, he's good. You know what I mean? Let's not get it twisted. I'm a big fan of his. I would have loved him at Chelsea. You know what I mean? That was one of my targets personally. He obviously got Renato Vega. Hopefully he actually does well. I'm gonna have to see today if he does well.
Ahmed cooked on something earlier on, and I was watching his channel. He doesn't know how much he cooked. There's a name he mentioned, and he's actually a fucking good striker. Sorloth. That guy's a good striker, you know.
From
Telling you people
he
right
plays
now,
for
that
Real
guy's a good
Sociedad as
striker.
well, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not like Joga Bonito, but he's a target man. He'll score goals.
Exactly.
What's his name?
Sorloth.
Sorloth.
I just
Is
saw
it
that. I just saw that.
I spoke to certain
SORLOT.
Norwegians who actually like him more in the national team than what's his name?
He's a lot
Oh,
more-
that Norwegian guy. Oh, yeah.
He's a lot more technical than Haaland, innit? That's the thing. Like you can actually hold up the ball, good link up play, and everything
But
like
it's
that.
not hard to be more technical than Haaland. You get me? That guy's ball just bounces off him. You know, he just bounces off him. It's not that difficult if you're being honest.
Hey.
No, but listen. How old is he? Ain't he like in his is he not like 30 or something? Or how old is he?
Who?
That Sholoff guy. What's his name?
28. He's in his prime right now, bro.
Okay. That fair.
Listen,
I
man,
heard that.
I've told this before, man. Chelsea have made me into FM scout, innit? Because now they're getting all these young guys. And everything like
All
that.
he's not doing his job.
You know, I have to do their job now, man. 5-star scouting. Even the goalkeeping position recently, that we just got news from, yeah. I'm disappointed because there's better guys out there for better prices. But if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
No, but the thing is, yeah, like with Arsenal, yeah, I genuinely think that the two positions that they really need, if they actually really want to win, yeah, starting positions, is striker and left wing. For me personally, I don't rate Martinelli. I think Trossard off the bench is good, yeah, but in terms of like starting and being, I don't think Martinelli is that guy. I know he scored like 15 goals the season before, yeah, but I feel like if you lot went for like that Kvaratskhelia guy, I know he'll be expensive, but that type of profile, I think that would be a lot more dangerous as well. Because with Martinelli, he's too predictable in a sense. He's just like head down, running, not really that much technical ability, and he's a bit scatty.
Martinelli would have been the perfect Liverpool forward, wallahi.
Yeah, he would fit Klopp ball. He would definitely fit like a glove.
Yeah.
Same
Just go score goals, Martinelli.
You know what you should do, man? You should do Luis Diaz, Martinelli's up there. Do you not?
Nah, I'm not. It's not hating.
You think I'm not taking that? You think I'm not taking that?
You know what I mean?
I'm
Brother,
shaking your
he's
fucking
taking
hand right now.
Brother, he'll rip your hand off for that one, bro. Do you know what I mean? He'll take the hand. He'll say, "You're not getting that back as well."
Listen, I would
What?
take Diaz at Chelsea, bro. I feel like the man them hate on
What?
Diaz too much,
Martinelli
bro.
over
Oh
Diaz?
my!
No. I said I would take Diaz at Chelsea. I didn't say he's better than Martinelli, but I said I would take Diaz at Chelsea, though. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. Diaz is very good at getting past a man, but bro, after that, you know what I mean? It's just a swing or foot at the ball, and inshallah, hopefully it gets into the top corner. That's what he's doing, bro. So,
Bro,
listen, for me,
I'll be
I
honest,
feel like
he's clearer than Mudryk and Sterling in it, and he can actually work in the Damascus system. So I don't want to clear. So I want to be one guy. But
no,
obviously,
but
that's what I'm saying.
it's not even a Martinelli hate, bro. Like
But-
I just
no, I understand. I
Like,
understand
I'm
where you're
actually-
coming from, Ahmed.
yeah.
I'm not even trying to say it like as if it's hate or anything, because I've heard this from my own fans in my own fan base. Like I've sat there on Twitter Spaces before and had arguments with people about, oh yeah, why don't we sell Martinelli? And I'm like, I can't throw Martinelli to Wolves like that, bro. I can't just get rid of him that quickly. I don't forget that quick. Do you know what I mean? Just because he had one season where he was off. One season where he's off last season, yeah. And let's face it, if you actually look at it, he was sacrificed by that system. He was turned into a touchline winger when he's supposed to be an inline forward, bro. He's supposed to be an inside forward coming in and shooting at the ball, shooting at the box. He's supposed to get shots, and he was barely getting any opportunities outside or in front of goal, bro. And when he does get those opportunities, bro, like his whole what's it called? His whole confidence was drained from him, bro. His whole confidence was drained. And when Trossard comes in, starts bagging goals, like, bro, the guy when he does get
right hand, you guys are
Isn't
very
that
right.
also? Would you not say that's also like slightly a man management thing too? Like the man management side of it, maybe.
you can say that, but I also think if you look at because you said the right hand heavy team, yeah, and I agree. Our right hand side is perfect. You have the perfect triangle, bro. You have Ben White, Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka. Perfect. They all link up very well. On that left side, it's a war zone, bro. Last season it was a war zone on that left side. Nah, bro, brother, let's have it right, bro. Let's be for real, bro. On the left side, it's a war zone, bro. There's no connectivity. Like
I agree with that.
we're chopping and changing. Like there's no fluidity how it is on the right side. So we need to get someone, and we're having a discussion about it on my channel, bro. We need to have we've gotten Calafiori, who's brilliant on that side. Yeah, okay, he can play left back. I think Martinelli should stay where he is, but play more on the inside. Let him go on the inside and try and take a shot and go. Do you know what I mean? But he needs that assistance. He needs somebody to make an overlapping run for him. Nobody makes that for him. Last season, he was left out to dry, bro. So I disagree with this whole letting Martinelli go. I've got to give him
even Timber's back now, isn't it, as well? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think that's too many like ifs in your team though? Because you're going for a league title.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, but that's why our window has to be addressed properly. Like, I'm all up for keeping Martinelli, but our window has to be addressed properly. We have to go get a striker, i.e. a Victor Gyokeres, i.e. an Isak, if that was even possible. If we had 200 mil that I could pull out of my arse and just give to Arsenal, bro, I would in a heartbeat, but I haven't. So if we can get a striker, we need to get a striker. And even I was talking about Ollie Watkins. I can't lie, I'll take Ollie Watkins, man. No,
everyone would take Ollie Watkins, but the reality is Ollie Watkins is not for sale.
I wouldn't take
He's why?
I don't rate Watkins that highly.
Watkins is better than Xerxes and Højlund. Both of them.
Bro, the Højlund thing is not that difficult, yeah, but forget the Xerxes, yeah. For me, Watkins, Villa's his level. That's his level. Aston Villa.
Nah, I disagree, bro.
I don't think he's got that's.
I disagree.
Because with him, I'll tell you why, yeah. With Watkins, yeah, he had a good season at Villa. Fair enough. I'm not saying that he's not a good player, but in terms of qualities, like what he has in his game, yeah, I don't see how he takes Arsenal to the next level. I just see him as a player that's doing well at Villa. That's his level. Unai Emery's getting the best out of him. Fair enough. But for Arsenal and the top tier clubs, I don't see a wow factor with him. I don't think he's got. That's just.
He allows us. I think he allows us to play in a 4-4-2 if Arteta wants to go into that zone and try and.
What are you talking about, Gyokeres?
Watkins.
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 Because I think Watkins in a 4-4-2 is brilliant.
Watkins missing
but he is a
load of chances, though.
He's not a finisher like that. He gets a lot of chances, yeah, and which allows him to score a lot of goals, yeah. But in terms of one chance boom, that's not how he is. You need a lot.
At the same time, low-key, he would score like 20 goals, 25 goals at Arsenal, which might have
like a proper CF. Watkins a proper CF, bro. He would, he will get the ball, the long balls from either side of the pitch, be able to hold the ball up, good connection. He can even, we saw that literally with England, isn't it? Essentially.
He operates best when there's a high line in defense because he runs behind. So when you're coming across a low block here, you need that quality. Like, for example, with Harry Kane, if there's a low block, he can just shoot and boom. Like, he's a good shooter like that. So with Watkins, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's shit yet. I just don't think he's going to take Arsenal to the next line. Whereas with that Gyokeres,
I think we also need to realize, guys, this here. Listen, Emery always improves any striker that he has to become like a 20-goal scorer wherever he goes. You know, we've seen that.
I think it is a little weird, though. I think it's a little weird, though, if I could just throw my hat in the ring here, because we're plotting up this guy who banged in the league that Benfica owns, and there's a certain striker for Liverpool that did the same thing, damn near broke European records for the amount of GA that man was getting. I like Premier League proven over question marks, in my opinion. Like an Ivan, if I'm Arsenal, I would get an Ivan Toney or an Ollie Watkins. I think that definitely beefens up your number 9 position. Either one of those. With Victor Gyro Kid, I think that it is a question mark. There's at least that huge question mark that is he going to translate into a Premier League striker? Like there may be a buffering period. There could be a year where he needs to kind of adjust himself. 2 years. I mean, I can't remember the last time a striker really just like banged goals like that coming from. And again, like what Sam said, they're trying to go for a title here. So for me, if I'm Arsenal, which I'm not, but if I'm looking at it from their squad perspective, Calafiori is a fantastic signing. Victor Gyokeres, I hate his fucking name.
Gyokeres.
Gyro Kid. If he can be good, that means like It remains to be seen. I like, again, more of a sure bet. Ivan Toney will score Premier League goals. The Premier League is not too physical or fast for him. Same thing with Ollie Watkins. He proved that last year. And I think with a better team like Arsenal behind him, he could even do better than he did for Villa. I understand the profile of Ollie Watkins isn't necessarily this, and he has been what I would call a late bloomer. Like, I've watched him for several years as someone that I thought maybe we could bring in as a Harry Kane backup back in the day. And it was just kind of waiting for him to hit that next gear. And it was last year when he did, and it was fantastic. So he's either going to have an up or a down year. There's still a little bit of a question mark with Ollie Watkins, but I think there's still just a bigger one with the Gyro kid.
No. The only thing I'll say is with Gyokeres, yeah, I understand if there was a player.
I'm a subscriber to United Spurs of America. Didn't you want Gyokeres?
No, I was talking about I would take him, but that there's a big question mark. That he looks good on the mixtape, but I don't watch Sporting Liga, whatever it's called. Liga Sporting or what? I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, like me. Hey, you know what says me after Darwin Nunez? There's PTSD. I ain't taking no fucking strike from that
bro,
team.
because I rated Darwin so highly too. That summer before y'all got him, I was like, Tottenham got to go get this guy.
From Portuguese League who's a striker,
I said, Tottenham got to go sign this Uruguayan guy. He's the next big thing. Trust me. And then y'all signed him for an absorbent fee. I was like, yeah, Tottenham would have never paid that. So obviously we would have never gotten him.
Maybe Liverpool broke him, man. Maybe Liverpool broke him.
Hey. You know, in his last season, he scored 26 goals in that league. He hasn't scored 26 goals in the Premier League combined 2 years for us.
It's coming. So,
you know,
again, I'm a little scarred from strikers from Liga Portugal. Maybe that's what it is. But I just think it's a big question mark.
The only thing,
right, when you buy from the French, the Bundesliga, there's still that question mark. Can they do? Is there tape of them doing against Premier League opponents? You know, again, I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying it's a bad signing.
In his favor, Jacob, compared to Nunez, is the fact that he played championship football, which some people argue is probably more difficult than Prem. I don't know what
he dipped his. Well, I mean,
a lot more competitive.
You do gotta. I don't like blaming rain and weather and shit, but that's a legitimate factor when you boil it down. They are humans, and if you've never experienced the weather in the UK, I would imagine there is a little bit of an adjustment period. So, especially from a guy who's from South America, who's been playing in Portugal, there's a lot of different climates there, and to me, I get it, but maybe that is a good thing. He has played in the UK weather, so he knows what to expect in that sense. Again, for me, I like more of a sure thing. If I'm Arsenal, I think Ivan Toney, give a damn about his age. He'll give you 2 good years that you can actually go win leagues with. I've legitimately said last summer, y'all get Ivan Toney, even with his suspension. I think he would help get y'all over the line as far as the title's concerned.
Ivan Toney's got way more to his Ivan Toney has way more to his game than a Watkins. That's what I'm saying. Because with Toney, yeah, like he can bag free kicks. He's also good in the box. He can also link up. He's got more tools to his game yet than a Watkins, which is why I say with Watkins there's a certain ceiling with him, which is Villa. Whereas when I watch Ivan Toney, I'm like, you know what, this guy is better than Brentford. He deserves like the Tottenham or the Arsenal. Even bro, I take him. I want this guy at United, despite us getting Zirkzee here. So that's why for me, I would take Ivan Toney.
You know, earlier on I said this on the football terrace. I don't get why everyone's like done 180 degrees on Ivan Toney.
Bro, it's disrespect.
Not 180.
You know what?
Literally in January.
It's because he didn't score in the last 12 games. That's why.
You know what?
I understand that, but like at the same time, the quality is there, bro.
He's got everything to his game. He's got everything.
Yeah, he's a complete striker, man.
We've been told, guys. We've been told, obviously, from our ITKs. Everybody here has got ITKs. From Arsenal ITKs. They were saying apparently
you must Ahmed when he mentioned Chelsea ITKs.
No, hold on. They told us that there was an attitude problem. Yeah, at first. I was like, what attitude problem? Because whenever I hear this guy, he's always talking. It's always
it's just confidence. It's confidence.
It is but this is the thing. I could not believe it. Yeah, I was like, I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe he's a bad guy. I don't believe he has an attitude problem. But then Tottenham Hotspur going for him. That goes quiet after a bit. They start to go after him. That goes quiet. I'm like, you know what? Tottenham bounce from target to target. Because Daniel Levy is a bit of a tight ass.
We don't bounce from target.
I'm not trying to disrespect you, Jacob. I'm actually saying like Daniel Levy is very picky, so he goes from one target and he's like,
it's not picky. It's very simple. What he does. He said, "What's your price? All right, I'll call you in 2 weeks and see if anything's changed." That's what it is. So when it's not bouncing, bro, it's a phone call. They say, "What's your price, Daniel?" They said 60 M's. He's like, Tell him to call us when it's 45.
Yeah,
But you know
That's
what it
where
is
the
about Ivan
conversation
Toney?
went.
They're lowering their price
Jacob,
now.
the issue of Ivan
A lot
Toney.
of clubs.
That's probably what
Yeah.
Bro,
Daniel Levy
that's
said as
literally what's going on
Yeah.
because
Bro,
there's still
legit, that
now
is what he
said.
Spurs
Man, it's only
ITKs, right?
25.
All the
That's
Tottenham
what Daniel
aggregators
Levy
are all
think
saying,
ever.
don't be surprised if we do something for Tony now. Ooh, we still got 3 more we're bringing in. And it's
But
like,
you know what it
what
is
are
with
y'all
Tony?
even
With
talking
Tony.
about?
Let me just go quickly, Ahmed. Yeah, I'm just gonna say the thing with Tony. I've said this before. Apparently, the thing that's putting off clubs is not even the price that actually get Tony.
What
It's
is it?
actually the wages that he's asking for. Apparently, that's the thing. So maybe if he reduces his wages slightly, people will be coming in for him. But
Tottenham
wages
have
is he
opened
asking
up over 1.5 million a week for wages. Tottenham are good. They could pay the man what he wants on a weekly wage. It's just we're not going to, and that's why you see like an Ivan Toney the interest. And I'm going to say this about his attitude: I don't buy it for a fucking minute because you're telling me the mainstream media perfectly profiles a young man in his prime who's a professional athlete. You keep adding layers and layers, and there's no belief, in my opinion. Like, I don't believe for a second. The only thing that I could say is incriminating against him would be the whole betting thing. That was obviously a little shady. And then secondly, when the girl in the bikini was like, say fuck Brentford, and he was like, fuck Brentford, boo. That was a little weird. If I'm Brentford, I'm like, fuck you, bro. But all the times that they're like, look at this guy, he's too big for his shoes.
Why do you always
just a
have to
little
add the
PSA.
accent? Man had the smooth operator voice. Man said, "Yeah, fuck Brentford."
Yeah, fuck Brentford, baby.
one thing I will say,
yeah.
guys,
In
you know,
it.
when it comes to betting, when the fun stops,
it.
stop. You know what I mean? Don't be doing that, Ivan Toney.
There you are.
But you know what it is with Tony
You know
as
what I
well.
mean? If you know, you know.
Now, but what it is with Ivan Tony,
Sky bet adverts are like.
but you know what it-
when the fun
Stop.
stops, stop.
bro, you know what it is with Ivan Tony as well. The thing is that I've realized, I remember there was a video on Talk Sport. They asked him who's the best penalty taker for England, yeah, and then he put the mic down, insinuating that he is the best. I went on the video, clicked on the quote tweet, and people were cooking him for just having belief in himself. And now a few weeks later, he does the looking at the guy to the goalkeeper and scores an amazing pen, and everyone's bigging it up. These guys, do not like personalities. If a guy is confident within his own ability, England, they don't like that type of thing. They don't like it.
100%. I agree with you because there was an interview that came out and they're like, where do you see yourself going after this? What do you want to do? This guy is, like you said, confident in himself and has he's like, I see myself playing for Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world. That's where I see and people are like, oh, how dare he shit on Brentford. Bro, Brentford, I'm sorry, but the levels between Brentford and Real Madrid are pretty astute. And I think that for him, if you're a young man, you believe in yourself and you think you're this guy, you think you're this dude. You're not going to say, one day I'm going to play for the fucking Brentford Bees. Can't wait to buzz with y'all. The fucking, whatever the stadium's called.
Whenever you guys say bees, whenever you guys say bees,
give me the bee outfit, bro. Can't wait to suck on that honey, dog. Like, what are we doing? He wants to play for a big ass club. Of course, he's going to try and get a move out of there.
Let's be honest here. For the people
That's crazy.
There's one comment saying like, take him at United or Tottenham, you bums. He's not Arsenal quality, bro. Ivan Toney walks into that Arsenal team. He's better than Havertz and he's better than Jesus.
Right, he wins them the league last year, flat
so,
out.
I don't co-sign that, by the way.
The kind of striker Ivan Toney is, he's going to make your wingers even better. Saka would be so dangerous with Toney down the middle. I promise you.
What I'm saying is, I don't co-sign the Toney is not Arsenal level. I want Tony so badly, but when I hear,
look how good he had Ryan Mbeumo and Johan Vissel looking.
Tony or Gyokeres, Mr. Saad's football corner.
Yeah, go on.
He even had Neil Maupay getting GA in the Premier League. Neil Maupay's a fucking bum.
The question, Jacob, he's dodging. Saad, choose right now. Gyokeres or Tony? Don't lie.
Bro, the thing is, I'm like what Jacob. I'm
either Tony or Gyokeres.
The thing is, I want to say this
no option C
as a caveat. I just want to say this. Like, listen, Victor Gyokeres, I love you, bro. There's a lot of love there, bro. There's a lot of love, bro.
Stop this nonsense.
But Ivan Toney might have to come to the club, bro. Because the thing is, I'm like Jacob, bro. I value Premier League experience, bro.
And Premier League proven, not just experience. He wasn't just fucking running around. It's Premier League proven.
Experience, like he's Premier League proven over him. He may have played in the Championship, which I accept. But
so did Tony.
Tony is actually
Tony bossed it in the championship for Newcastle and for Brentford. Yeah, So did Watkins. They both bought. Like that is an attribute you can give all three strikers. But the one thing you cannot give all. I mean, with Ollie Watkins, you can he do it in the Premier League? Is there game footage of this man doing it in the Premier League? And I value that, especially if you could get that cheaper, because people are saying, "Oh, it's 29. He's in the last 12 months of his contract. He has a betting scandal. He has attitude issues." All that stuff is excuses as to why he hasn't been bought yet. Like I've seen the chat say, "If he's so good and he's so rated, how come no one's bought him yet?" Because everyone has been just putting in these like, "Oh, well, he didn't score in the last 12 games." Oh, well, they were talking about 80 to 100, and then. That was before the betting scandal. Now, what is it after the market isn't sure about Tony? But what I'm sure about the market is there's fucking no strikers out there that are legitimately Premier League proven, like Ivan Toney or Ollie Watkins.
A lot of the market is dead, you know. A lot of the market is really.
Yeah, but you know what it is?
It's questions. The striker market is questions. It's all question marks.
But you know what it is, though? I remember back in the day in the Premier League, where Joshua King was bagging 16 goals, and Danny Ings was bagging 20 goals, bro. They'll be deemed as the best.
I remember Joshua.
Danny Ings will be world class right now. Danny Ings, he scores against Tottenham every year, bro. I hate Danny Ings.
100 million. Let me tell you something, yeah. Danny Ings, Southampton, that was his level. Yeah, he was bagging 20 goals here. But the thing is, because the quality right now is in the bin, and we're saying, oh, after Tony or after Haaland, there's Watkins. Bro,
Lower Crummy, big up my boy Lower Crummy, man.
Bro, even
Grammy.
Charlie Austin. I'm telling you, Charlie Austin would be getting 20 on a week.
Guys, if you don't know, 16-17 Benteke when he was at Palace. Bro, I'm telling you. Yeah, that guy was moving mad. I'm telling you. So just bro,
Sam's got brought him. Hold that, Sam.
No, but I've seen strikers that are better than Watkins. Like
you want to go down that route?
It's the bad time. It's the bad time to go down that route, bro.
Enzo,
that was bad. That was a bit. Wait, Jackson's got 14 goals.
Disasi.
Man.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a lot of Chilwell scored him. You know what I mean? So he's
Sanchez.
He's that triggered me, you know. That actually triggers me. Sanchez, yeah, whenever I hear that guy,
Hey, apparently, you know what? We're gonna go to the Chelsea section next. Let me just
lie. That's the way we have to do, bro.
Yeah, because we weren't even doing anything. We have to do everything in Superchats. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to football if you're ready to do so. All these guys' channels are in the description. Let's get to 300 likes. We're literally only 20 likes away, you guys. Yeah, let's get there. So please hit the like button, please subscribe, keep getting them around in the chat. Anyway, let me just read these super chats before we move on to the Chelsea section. Big up Hussam, on to bigger and better things, bro. Big up to you, Dale. Spurs turned the trophy room into a crochet, and then he says, I meant a crochet. Okay, let me check what
we don't do that weird French shit around here, AJ. So why don't you go take that shit somewhere else? Go get a baguette and some fucking crepes, all right?
Yeah.
Talking to me about a
crochet is a nursery where babies and young children are cared for.
Oh my god!
Is that where he's saying he lives? I don't get it.
We got AJ. Yeah. We got AJ.
Pick up AJ. Probably hasn't even held a child, let alone held a woman. So hold that, AJ. You fucking weirdo.
Oh my!
You know what? Jacob just goes personal. It's crazy.
He does not take.
Can't help myself, bro. I can't. I'm not on United Spurs of America, bro. It's like, what are you gonna do to me, bitch? You know, it's kind of how I feel about it.
This guy's like, this ain't my house, bro. I'm trashing shit up, bro. And I'm walking out.
You invited me to dinner, dog. I ain't doing the dishes.
Wallah, man said you can barely hold a kid left a woman.
That's
bro.
crazy.
Hey, yeah. Keep saying that shit when Archie Gray dunks on your fucking club, whatever it is. You dusty face.
On the league, Fergie was in year 10.
3 super chats to talk about Tottenham. Look how craved for attention he is. Every Arsenal fan in the chat, bro. Scott something is like, when's Jacob gonna talk? Oh, I can't wait for Jacob to talk. Get off my dick, bro. I'm married.
Pause.
Oh my god, what is
it? Wasn't a major surgery. Man, come back and score a hat-trick right away. I ain't paying 85 million though.
Yeah, that's that. I'm in that same agreement. I agree with
the. Are you referring to pre-season?
It's a pre-season game, yeah. I don't
Listen,
agree
again,
with this whole.
man,
I don't
listen,
agree
man,
with
man,
this whole.
man.
Bro, this Hussam guy is sitting here doing this. You can't take any preseason serious.
Yeah,
Bro,
the year we
that's-
won the
that's- you
league,
get to
we
see
lost
it, bro.
every single preseason game. Since when does preseason
Yes,
matter?
that's fine. No,
He's
but that's
correct.
fine.
He's
But
correct,
you
by the
still
way.
get to see,
Look
no,
at
but you
Chelsea.
still get to see it though. You still get
Who,
to see
me or
like,
him?
what players look like. Do you know
You're
what I
right,
mean?
Hussam.
You still get to see.
No, but Hassam's
God.
right, bro. Look at Chelsea,
Go
bro.
ahead,
We
Ahmed,
played
go
a
on.
completely different style of play in preseason, and we were completely different in the regular season of football. So really, it doesn't matter, bro. Honestly,
But that was a different situation, bro.
that's not a different situation.
That was
It
because the tools that were given to Pochettino could not complete what he was trying to do. You
Brother,
had injured
he had the
players.
same tools
he
the
had
whole
injured
season.
players.
I'm going to
injured
throw this out there
players.
from a medical
He had
standpoint.
this-
It's classified as a major operation if you do have to go under anesthetics or major pain relievers like fentanyl. So if he had pain relievers like fentanyl or he was put under anesthetics, i.e. like the gas or whatever, then that is technically a major surgery. Getting your molars removed, that's a major surgery, even though, it's an in and out deal. It's still a major
We
surgery.
also rejected 20 million for Eddie, is what.
Oh, mate, listen, that means he's not getting sold, buddy. Tevin, he can hold that.
No,
Bro,
I
they're
genuinely
selling
think
14 shirts this year. That's what that's about.
I genuinely think he's gone. I genuinely think he's going to Marseille, bro. They're chasing this guy hard. I don't know what's going on.
No, he's going to Marseille, but let's be realistic, my brother. It's going to be loan of.
Sing with me,
50
Saad.
million.
Your defense is in trouble.
Trouble, Geddy's in the room. Your defense is in
Can't believe I watched that
trouble.
for the league next
That was
season.
a banger when
I
he scored
can't
against
believe,
Man
mate.
United, but then the Arsenal fans turned on him.
What the little karate?
You didn't
chop
turn on him when he
yeah?
scored the hat-trick against Sheffield. Big up to you,
Brother, because that's all he does. No, because you see, this is what Hussam does. He starts something, he does a fucking little fucking sentence to trigger me, and he tries to pass. Oh, next super chat. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? That's all he does. One little hat trick. All of a sudden, we have to go through fucking games where he doesn't score, bro. So I'm onto this guy. I'm onto Nketiah. I know about him, bro. I know about him.
First of all, just shout
That's
out the real number 14 legend for Arsenal, Eddie Nketiah. And also shout out, bro, look at the chat. And every time I talk, it's an Arsenal fan. Jacob, what are you wearing? Jacob, talk to me. Bro, this ain't some weird hotline. There's websites for that, my dog. This is YouTube. Stop atting me. Hey, Jacob, what are you wearing? Oh, what you smell like? Get off me, bro. Damn.
That, bro. Where is this?
Bro, scroll up.
this,
Scott
bro?
Nelson at Jacob. You talk too much wearing a wife's gown. Jacob, what shirt are you wearing? And it was like an hour ago they were doing it. I just ignored it. Bro, they can't stop asking, what are you wearing? What you look like? Can you talk to me? Bro can't wait for me to fucking breathe. God, dog, he loved me more than my own mama.
The conversation if we ended the window
hell.
with Calafiori, Marino.
Bro, I get it. I'm a beautiful man. You want to fucking talk to me. I get it. But just back up. I'm married.
Plus, maybe a right winger, left winger. Plus, Timber will be like a new signing to quote Wenger. I would like the politician to go ASAP. What do you think of this, Saad? Big up to Sean for the super chat.
Yeah, listen, I agree. I think Calafiori, Marino, Gyokeres, and a right wing backup would be perfect. Would be a perfect one for me. Timber will be like a new signing because we barely saw him last season except for 2 games or 1.5. And yeah, I would like the politician to go ASAP. Get that guy on my club. He runs his mouth too much.
Who's this?
Bart Simpson. Left back.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah, bro. Get that guy on my club.
Big up
He
to the
runs his
fan of
mouth
the
too
teams.
much.
Liverpool is signing fucking no one. That's the oldest joke in the book, like from 10 years ago, troll football. Rumors of Ainge being England manager. Thoughts from Jake?
I'm going to repeat what my manager said. He's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was taking a nap. That's how fucking boring England is. That's how little no one cares about that dead nation. No one cares, bro. 66. Bro, Tottenham's won trophies more recently than them, all right? But y'all want to say, oh, Tottenham never got a trophy. He turned his trophy room into a crepe. Bro, this ain't breakfast, all right? And turn no shit to a crepe.
And I want to understand something. How the fuck do you go from Southgate, who is more defensive than Simeone, all the way to the other side than Ainge, who's all-out attack? So you were never convinced. Well, you were never convinced with Southgate's bullshit to begin with. That's
thank God I don't have to deal with this anymore. We beat Argentina today, innit? So thank God I don't have to deal with this anymore.
Sam, are you not worried quickly? Can I always ask this question every time?
Claim Morocco when he wants, claim UK when he wants. SubhanAllah.
Listen.
He's English. Now he's Moroccan. Football terms. There you are. Guys, Calafiori is a left back. Started at Roma. Big up to my guy Bashar for the super chat. Calafiori is a left back. Started at Roma. Good on the ball, but massively flopped and injury prone. Sold to Basel. Mota and Bologna reinvented his position, made him the player he is now. Nawar Ahmed with the Libyan flag.
Come on.
Saad, what do you think he said?
Well, listen, I have to take it as somebody who watches the league because he's clearly an Inter Milan fan. So I have to take what he's saying with some consideration. If he went to Bologna and they were able to rejuvenate the player and make him what he is, bro, I'm happy with that. I'm happy that we're able to get him when he's full confidence and ready to go, move to the next level, innit? I want players like that coming to my club. So I'm happy, man. I think he's a talent as well, man. I really think he's a good player.
Is it time for that Chelsea song? Is what Mookie said. Hey, I can't find the clip, Mookie, man. Can't find the clip. Big up to you, though. Big up to Tevin, who says it was just to show the surgery
give us a
wasn't
win, yo.
theory. Yeah.
Give us a win, yo.
I actually
In
need to
blue
download like just him singing.
I think I
Fair
have
enough.
it. I think I have it.
Jacob, is your hair real?
Yeah, I really got some gray hairs in there too. I saw someone say, "Pay my child support." Bitch, put some respect on my name, all right? I ain't paying for shit. Just because I with your mama don't mean I'm paying for nothing for you, all right? Get a job, bum.
Facts. Vote Jacob.
Vote for Jacob and Taylor. Yeah, vote Jacob and Taylor.
Jacob and Taylor, 2024. Let's fucking go. I'd vote. I'd vote.
I can't lie, I'd vote as well. That would be funny to see.
If I was an American citizen, I'm fucking voting
him to run to see him run America, bro, would actually be jokes, right?
That would
I
actually
just want to
be
see what he'd do, bro. I want to see what he'd
Imagine
do.
him
Bro.
talking to Kim Jong Un and then making it watch Spurs somehow. Yeah, that would be fucking.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, you know, if you want this country to do the right thing and not support the bad people.
20 years. I don't know. I'm just, hey, big up Jacob, man. I'd vote for him.
Ainge would be elected into something for sure.
100%.
Department of
Big up all
Defense,
you guys,
because we
you guys
conceded
are
61
liking,
goals. There we
subscribing,
go.
5 likes away from 300. Let's get there. Chelsea section, since Ahmed wanna run up his mouth, yap about everyone, and he wanna sit up here and be quiet about his own club. Maresca ball tonight, baby. Who are you playing again? Wimbledon, is it? Wrexham, sorry.
No, Wrexham, you know.
Yeah, talk to the people.
Go to Disney Plus. Go to Disney Plus, man. Go watch the Wrexham story, man. Listen, man, I'm not excited about nothing. I'm just here. I don't get excited about preseason personally. You know, I'm a type of guy that I like to wait until game week 1 of the EPL to see what's happening. That preseason's a nice little fun time. Of course, you get to see some of your own some of the new players and see how they play, which is going to be pretty nice. But listen, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I'm not really, again, hopefully Chelsea fans have learned their lesson. Don't take preseason too seriously. Just see if there's a style of play that exists there and just keep it pushing.
Wait, oh yeah, you play in like 3 hours against Dinger, don't you? Yeah.
Yes,
Nah, but what's the whole
tonight is going to be a long night.
Nah, but I want to ask Ahmed over. What's the whole general consensus about Maresca with Chelsea fans? Do they like him or what? Like, are they? I just want to know.
It's a bit weird because like whenever I go on Twitter, a lot of people don't really mind the manager. I feel like obviously there is some concerns about the fact that he's a championship manager, of course, and like he's come from the championship and everything like that. But I feel like
they're just grateful he never managed Tottenham.
Yeah, but this championship thing, yeah.
I feel like when they talk about actually style, when people actually really look at stuff and then the style of play, I feel like they understand that. I feel like he fits, at least from his style of play perspective and how he's going to use the vast majority of our players too.
No, but you know what it is though, Ahmed? I think we've got to stop looking at like where managers came from, championship or not.
Listen,
because you know what it is? I'll tell you why, yeah. Because who did Bayern Munich have? Vincent Kompany.
Vincent Kompany. I know, bro, but
he might actually do a good job. Like I think he'll do a good job with Bayern Munich. So he got relegated with Burnley. So I don't think him being a championship manager is gonna make him like not do well with Chelsea, bro. Because you can always get like someone who's proven and then it will always flop. There's no guarantee with either, to be honest, if you think about it.
100%.
Maybe it's the manager. You're putting him in the wrong place, bro. It's the wrong place for a manager that needs time. It's the wrong place for a manager that needs to grow and really become connected to the fan base. I'm sorry, Ahmed, but your club is like a killer for managers like that, bro. Your club
I
is a
don't know,
killer.
but maybe
for
they
managers like
restart.
that,
Maybe you know, you hit the
I
game
don't
listen,
think
reset.
so.
listen,
You
I
hit
don't
reset
think
on the
so,
game
bro.
enough times. Eventually, you might be able to
Listen,
beat
listen.
it.
Nah,
Listen,
Jacob,
listen,
I saw what
listen.
they did to Pochettino. Look at how they did to Pochettino.
Yeah, but he
But
was
see,
done.
there's
Me and
like
Hussam,
there
when
was
me
a
and
but there's
Hussam
an
have to go and fight
underlying
for him,
thing
bro.
there with
We're
Pochettino.
rivals.
Like I don't think it's really fair to compare
Yeah.
Pochettino to Maresca because
I
there's
agree with
already like a CV of problems Chelsea fans had with Pochettino before, whereas Maresca is more of an open book, if you will, because Pochettino failed to get Spurs over the lines, I think, in 3 or 4 different finals, and didn't win shit with us, went to PSG and almost failed to win with a team full of superstars in a French league called Uber Eats McDonald's One, some type shit. Like, this is
I think again, at the
Pochettino's
end of the day,
reputation wasn't great. He was jobless before he went there. He was just chilling in
Jacob's correct.
Argentina.
Jacob's correct in a certain aspect because we saw what I feel like. Yeah, it's this is on the directors, and I've said this before. They brought in a guy that likes his players to run, similar to like maybe a Klopp and how he likes a lot of his players to be able to be run as a movement, and they brought him to a team full of technical players who didn't really necessarily have that ability to consistently run. And we saw, the effects of that with the amount of injuries he had in the season, etc., etc., etc. But listen, at the end of the day with Maresca, we need to see how he cooks. Listen, I'm not going to judge him by preseason necessarily, but first 10 games of the season, we need to see what happens there.
Of course, I'm not judging.
But you know me, but you know what I will say, Saad? I don't know if you've seen me before. When I made my prediction for
I
the
watch
league,
your content, brother. I watch your content. Don't worry, man.
Oh, so man.
Big up
So
the
you know what I'm
bridge.
saying.
Formerly known
So,
as
you
the
know,
Bridge
I've
258.
said realistically, if I'm gonna be, I'm not a dickhead, yeah. So I'm gonna be like, listen, top 6 probably is the more realistic destination for Maresca, not because of the fact the players aren't good enough. It's more so I don't know about him. He's gonna need time to actually, be able to handle the situations he's got, let alone the stuff that's happened recently that he's got in his plate to. Then the stuff on the pitch with his tactics and how he means to tweak them for the league, and the stuff obviously of in terms of like handling the pressure, everything like that. So there's like so many different things. Listen, I respect Gallagher. I think he's a good player. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those guys that like, he's this. No, he's good.
That guy's trash, man. He's dead, man. He's dead.
No.
He's dead, man.
No. I think that's wrong to say.
He can serve a purpose in the right system.
Exactly. Yes, he can serve the purpose.
If we get, that's
He's just not Zinedine Zidane, so everyone's like,
he's not really
It's the same
technical
thing
enough,
with
that's the issue.
Højbjerg. Like, I get that Højbjerg's not the greatest player, but there's a reason Jose, that was his first signing, and he was our best midfielder for 2 years. Now, granted, we've moved on past the style of what we need him to do in the midfield, so it doesn't make sense. I mean, that could be true with Chelsea as well, that y'all are changing the way your midfield's going to operate to where you're like, we are no longer needing of a Gallagher. That doesn't mean that Gallagher lacks.
You know what it is, Jacob?
I mean, he's not the fucking world beater, but he's not this awful player, this god-awful player.
Jacob, next season, I think Gallagher's going to Atletico. It seems that he's been getting ready to go to Atletico essentially, and Atletico really want him. Watch next season Atletico, bro. He's actually going to be cooking at Atletico,
Yeah, but he suits that.
Honestly, but you know what I mean, Ahmed. Though he suits that system, I think he'll do well at the end of the day. We got a guy that's a lot better than him in Korean Hall, who's a complete version of him, much more technical, can shoot better, can assist better. Obviously can do his job of like off the ball work as well quite well. So listen, at the end of the day, man, with Gallagher, I always say, man, I was a big fan of his. I remember when I was watching him at Crystal Palace and he was hooping there. You know, I mean, that season was an elite season for him. I can't even lie to you, man. No hate on him.
The downfall was crazy, bro.
That season afterwards was insane.
The downfall, bro. The switch from flying to just flat face on the floor.
You know what the issue was with him?
You
know what the issue was, bro? The issue was, I think,
he believed his own hype, bro.
No, it wasn't actually him. Hype, bro. I don't think it was actually he believed his own hype. I think the issue was the way he was being played in that season, because Tuchel thought he could be a Kante and play in a pivot. He cannot play in a pivot, bro. Like, you literally cannot play in a pivot because he's so aggressive, to get the ball back that, he leaves the other person alone, literally, to like feed the wolves.
And that's a point that last point you're making there is one that why I think if he goes to La Liga, Atletico Madrid, why he's actually going to be cooking, because La Liga, they literally just turn the ball over and over, and it's very high pace, but it's very much like, you play with the ball, we'll take it off of you when you bring it to our half, then we go to your half and you take it off us. That suits Gallagher. That's what he wants to do.
Bro,
he's gonna get the ball, run there, go get ball. He's just like a dog like that.
He will revitalize that Atletico midfield, bro. Koke, because he has no legs anymore. Yeah, he's giving them energy. Rodrigo de Paul doesn't even have to do that much work either. So listen, that midfield
That's
three,
not a
bro,
sure
would be
thing,
cooking.
though. That's not a sure thing. The Gallagher to Atleti. It
Listen,
only relies
listen,
on if we get Marino, he's definitely he's their second option.
Bro,
you know
they are actively working on that deal. It's literally Mateo Moreto, the number one source in Spain, is telling you they're working on the deal. So is Fabrizio. Listen,
yeah, I understand. But I also read
Can I ask
something.
you guys genuinely a question? Because I was just listening to what you guys said at the start about like preseason. Does anyone deep down actually give a fuck about preseason?
Not really, no, not really.
Shut up.
Yeah, I do.
just like to
I
see
think people who are in the beginning stages of something that they're trying to do, like Chelsea fans, they should be looking forward to preseason.
Yeah,
I know I am for Tottenham. I'm looking forward to preseason because I want to see what these guys can do. Has Ainge adapted any style? Is he looking at players in different positions? For me, we're still in a very much feeling out process. Whereas I think like if you're an Arsenal fan, I could understand, screw the preseason. Let's just wait for the actual thing to start because. What are you trying to see? You're really like y'all are almost there. You just got to get over.
But you
the
don't
line.
care in terms of results, right? Like you don't give a shit about results.
If we would have lost to fucking Midlothian Hearts or QPR, I'd have been pissed.
I feel
I
like
do care.
No, I disagree.
This is the only
Fair
trophy
enough,
Tottenham
fair
likely
enough.
going to win this year is whatever the fucking Visit Malta Cup, I think, is what we're playing Bayern Munich for. Visit Malta Cup. Put that one in your books, folks. We're coming for you. You'll never sing that.
I actually think again,
Champions of
That's where we
Malta.
won the Audi Cup, baby. 2019.
Audi Cup, Audi Cup 2024, Audi Cup 2024,
Tiger Cup last year, the year before that, Walter Toll Award, baby. Visit Malta. I've got my eyes on you, baby.
That is crazy. You know?
But the only thing,
hey, we're just gonna help Kane not win trophies with Bayern even longer. I'm just.
No, I think with preseason.
I understand what Hassan's saying about the preseason thing, yeah, and I don't.
We won the league when we lost every single preseason game.
No. I understand. I don't care if we really win or lose that much, but I still like enjoy looking I look forward to preseason
for performances,
and I look at it for performances from players and looking at how they're playing in the system. Yeah, because that's
also
why
just
I get my first
starved.
look
No, I agree with that. That's
exactly.
fair.
And I'm starved of football as well, so I need to watch.
Ahmed, look at Ahmed for example. Not mocking Chelsea, but honestly speaking, I'm actually being dead serious right now. Fully not mocking Chelsea right here. If they lose to Wrexham 3-0, it doesn't tell us anything or show us anything. But maybe if Ahmed sees like a flaw in the system or a performance or something, I think that's different than the actual result. So Jacob is the only one I think that completely disagrees, and fair enough, it's his opinion. But like
I'm just also starved of Tottenham.
For me than results.
For me, a lot of joy. I get so much joy. Again, I've been a Tottenham fan 10 plus years. I don't win shit, dog. So to me, when I go a summer of just no Tottenham, it's like even if it's dirty lake water, I'm gonna drink it up, baby, because I'm thirsty. It's been a long summer.
You know what it is, Sam? I feel like with me and you in this preseason, this season, I think it's more so seeing how does Slot actually want to play with your team. That's what you're looking for, not really the scoring the goals. Yeah, you're actually looking at
3-0. I couldn't give a flying fuck, honestly.
I want to be seeing what's his style of play essentially. How are the players moving essentially?
That's what I'm saying. Like in the same respect, last year with Ainge is the same thing. The results, I cared less about the results than it was. Let me see what this manager's trying to fucking do in the first place, and then how do those players look? And then the second preseason game, you can see who's been changed, how they look in those certain. And again, that's why I said for me, I'm still excited, not just from the I'm so thirsty, please give me some Tottenham, but the sense of like, all right, well, what is Ainge looking at? In the first two preseason matches, he started Oliver Skip and Archie Gray as center backs. I don't know what's going on, and it didn't give me any answers, but it says something, huh? There's something for Jacob to chew on. And at the end of the day, I'm here for entertainment. I'm here to watch the team that I love play the sport that I love.
Correctly, but I'm gonna let it go.
Wait, what did I say?
That's a crazy sentence.
Oh,
I think I know. You know what I mean? Just like,
Yeah.
I'll give Jacob
Shout out Marshall.
That's fucking mental.
No, Marshall stole that from me, by the way. But big Marshall does still. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like
Ahmed,
I just love watching my
if you
club
do
play at
slow
the end of the
mental?
day.
Do you
So
actually
any excuse to
I
watch
don't
them.
care. You should know this already, brother. I don't care. All I care about
You know
is seeing
Ahmed, by the
Saturday.
way, he also has preseason PTSD because last year
He watched Poch do the inverted thing and the attacking thing, and then season starts and he parked the bus against Liverpool directly. It's just like, you know, it's like, yo, like
But that happens with every manager, though. That happens with every manager. No. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on.
No. We're not doing this nonsense, man. No, we are not doing this nonsense, Saad.
So can I just land?
Respectfully,
Can I land?
let me speak.
Land
No,
before
don't
you
land.
did.
Don't even land it. Don't land it. Crash. Okay, listen, yeah. I'm just gonna be very honest with you, yeah. This brother, yeah, changed his whole style of play until the last 5 games of the season. No,
Shout out my
we're
boy
not doing
Poch for
this,
that.
bro. We are
Shout out
actually
my
not
boy
doing
Poch for
that,
that,
bro.
my G.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
we're not doing that.
I understand that, but what I was coming from, the side, the
I mean,
side
got
of
you to
the
a cup
story that I
final.
was coming
Hey.
from, where
He
I
got
was
me to a
coming
cup
from.
final, just like he got Tottenham to a cup final. Let's see what happened there. Thank you very much.
Hey, Jose Mourinho got us to a cup final too, but you know who led us that day? Ryan Mason. So it could be worse.
We lost the kids. So it could be
You know,
even worse.
funny enough, if they kept,
If we beat Rex, why do we do this? Who decided to pay Canadian dollars to say this nonsense? Respectfully, La ilaha illallah, man.
Chelsea
Come on,
98.
man. Oh my
Dude,
god!
why don't you give him a proper response, Ahmed? Give him a
I
proper
can't
response.
give that response, bro. I can't give that response. What response do I have to give him? That's not true. He should know that too, man. Oh my god! You know what I mean? It's like this is
Dad,
something
I think
that
we
gives
need
you-
to be worried.
Yeah, I think
These
bro,
guys, man, some of these brothers, yeah, I have to be
Tell-
honest, man. I've been seeing
tell
it.
Trent
I've been
the
seeing a
league.
lot of people. They've been doing too much Chelsea pop, bro. We need to be tranquilo a little bit. You know what I mean?
Chelsea 98, bro.
Tranquilo, man.
Stay away from drugs, bro. Stay away from drugs. Bro.
You know what I mean? Listen, you
But
know what I mean?
all I was saying, the side of
Yeah.
it that I was coming from is look at Arteta last season, yeah. It does all of his stuff in preseason, playing the normal way that he does. All of a sudden, first 3 games, what does he do? Thomas Partey at right back, bro. Where the fuck does that come from, bro? So I'm just saying that
And you know what
managers
makes
can
it
try
even
something
worse,
different.
Dad? Actually, the players sometimes, certain players impress you in preseason, and you're like, yo, who the fuck? I remember till this very second. There's a guy, young Robbie Fowler, Adam Morgan, Liverpool Football Club preseason. 20 years ago. And there's another guy. I'll give you a name. Wait, Habibi, it gets worse. 13-14 season before the season starts. Okay? You know who scores in every single preseason game? Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas
Celta Vigo
scores
guy,
in
bro.
every single preseason game. Every fucking single preseason game. And his highlight for Liverpool Football Club is taking a short corner against Chelsea when we're 1-0 down. Taking a short corner with Martin Skirtle in the fucking penalty box. That's his fucking highlight of his Liverpool career. If that doesn't tell you all you need to know, then khalas. It's just, listen, for me, I genuinely deep down believe, and people know, listen, I'm not the biggest fan of Slot or whatever, but I'm not going to use it against him, anything that happens in preseason. There is literally 0 fucks to give. I couldn't give a shit what happens in preseason because I've been catfished before with people playing really well, and I've been reverse catfished with us doing well in preseason and then being fucking shit in the season as well.
He's
So,
highly rated though in the Netherlands. I saw
But
Van
you
Gaal
don't-
talk. But you know what it is, a Slot though. Like I would like to ban at Liverpool, yeah, but I saw like a clip of him like bopping the ball straight away, yeah. Like I was like, oh, this guy is actually, he might do something, yeah. And I saw what the
He's
Dutch
got a bomber apparently, boys. Yeah, Saad's gone to Fulham.
Fulham.
Allah.
Is it?
I thought they're saying in the chat, bro. That's what they literally say in the chat. So I don't know if that.
How much have they sold him for?
Let me see right now. Let me
What?
see that.
What? What I
Let me
missed?
see.
What he say?
Fulham
You know
close
what?
to
The thing
reaching an
is-
agreement with Arsenal to sign Emil Smith-Rowe. Talks over move worth
Hold
up
on a
to
minute.
35 million.
But
Up to
he's
35. That's mad, you know. That's actually
That's not bad. Bro played
That's-
fucking less than 35 minutes
Smith Rowe,
last
you know.
year.
You know what?
No, I mean, that's good. I mean,
Guys,
that's a
guys,
good
guys,
thing. That's a good
guys,
deal.
listen. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. I'm happy for him, bro. Because Mikel Arteta just took the piss and didn't play him.
He's a good
That
player,
guy-
Smith, bro.
Yeah, man.
Smith Rowe is a very good player. But listen, I think that's officially.
Saad, are we supposed to say
biggest-
like, oh, Saad, like, what are we supposed to say?
Yeah, that's
That's about
exactly
to
what
cry,
he's
man.
supposed
You
to
know
say.
what I mean? He's like,
Brother,
like-
listen, you don't understand, bro. Smith Rowe for me,
Oh,
yeah.
ESR's
bro,
leaving.
I'm gonna.
He's
hug
my
you,
guy,
خلاص.
bro. He's my guy, bro. Him and Saka, bro, they came together, bro. You know?
The
They
biggest
came
AFC
together,
sale.
Huh?
Wait. Time out, boys. What biggest AFC sale? Is that what
Yeah,
is
it
that?
is. It's our biggest sale. I think 35 million. or
No
something
way.
like
That's your biggest sale.
35
Hey, listen,
million
bro. We're
is
not a
the
selling
biggest
club, bro.
sale.
We're not a selling
Your
club, bro.
club
Leave
is
us alone,
actually
man.
finito,
No, that's
son,
kinda
bro.
Big up
crazy.
Coutinho. You
Yeah.
helped build
Man,
this empire.
that
Thank you
is-
for the Coutinho.
Even
Brother,
Liverpool's so
we
better
don't.
than
The
you.
thing is, no. The thing is, we don't sell because since back in the day, like we didn't sell, bro. We had.
the best super chat ever. I'm so sorry.
What do you say?
No, this super chat's crazy.
They could be too.
Oh,
yeah.
my days, man. You fucking bugger. لا, President Jacob.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go
Declaring
anywhere.
war on the UK.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You must be out of your mind. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
What was the flexing about, bro? Like, what was? I don't understand what that.
Slot gonna win the league in the first year, and Nunez gonna bank 20 plus goals, like 30 plus in all comps. And I woke up, and it was only just a dream.
The thing about Slot, yeah, we have to.
Hey,
be
big
real
up
about
Mookie.
it, yeah.
Well, I have some shame. Okay,
The
have
thing
some
about
shame.
Slot, yeah, is that
Big
you
up
know,
Mookie,
listen,
Mookie.
with the Netherlands
Liverpool
football,
section next
Listen.
now, Ahmed. So we can give you the floor to talk about because I don't want to keep guys for too long. Final section of the day before
Fuck
we
it,
end
I've got to
this
go
thing.
live, bro. After this, bro, I have
Me
to
too.
speak about Emma Smith Rowe. Tribute,
Oh.
bro.
I think
Tribute.
all of us are
Emma
live
Smith
after
Rowe.
this.
all of us are live.
I got to
after
do a
this,
tribute,
Yeah.
bro. I was live before this. I now have to go live after, bro, to talk about it.
brother.
I'm waiting for the watch along, bro, for fucking Bournemouth.
Listen, all these guys' channels in the description. Saad's Football Corner, The Bridge, United Spurs of America, and AA United TV. We're going to be redirecting to Ahmed later on as well.
The tissue, bro.
So, Liverpool, guys, like the video, subscribe, big up every single super chat, and I'm giving you guys a massive shout out at the end. Mods, push the likes. Ahmed, go ahead. Since you want to talk about Slot, Fadal, brother, the floor is yours.
Alright, so I'm gonna talk about Liverpool in two parts. Yeah. So the first part, how worried are you about the lack of signings right now? Let me answer you that first question if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh, you want to?
Don't go anywhere.
Yes, that's
Like,
the question
no.
I'm asking.
Of course,
Yes.
I'm worried. But yeah, of course, I'm
Don't
not.
go
I'm
anywhere.
worried, but I'm not worried to the point of like ranting or going crazy right now. Like, I'm not like going fucking insane about things. I'm waiting till like August comes because they did say that, you know, August is going to be the month where we sign players. I know for a fact we're interested in players. There are players we're talking to. It's a long ass list. The Joao Gomez shit is real. The Ugarte shit was real. The Ederson shit is real. We have a list of players we're looking at. We're trying to, you know, as they said, try to get the best deal possible, you know, if you would like. But for me, look, it's not about the date of when you make a signing. It's about making the right signing.
Exactly.
That's what it truly is about. You get what I'm saying?
Mm. Fair enough.
What's your follow-up on that?
The second thing I will say, usually with Dutch managers, they don't usually work so well in the EPR. Are you worried about that
True.
as well?
True. Yeah, this is true.
Frank de Boer, obviously Van Gaal, obviously United. I'm trying to think of someone else. I think is another Dutch manager I'm forgetting.
Oh, you're forgetting Goose Hiddink, who won you an FA Cup? There you are.
Yeah, good sitting nation, man. But you know, he always worked with us in there. I mean, he's my short-term manager. Big up to my brother, man, twice. My manager, man, my manager. Second greatest manager in Chelsea.
There you are. You're disrespecting a guy who won you an FA Cup. That's fucking
No, I'm
insane.
picking him up, bro. He's like our top 3 manager, bro, because he always used to come back.
This
and win
is
FA Cup,
true,
bro.
but Ahmed, I have one counter. Which German manager won the league before Jurgen Klopp?
No one, no, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
I want to ask a question since we are in the Liverpool section. Hassam, you're
Yeah.
not at all concerned that you've sacked your legendary manager Jurgen Kloppino and not one signing, not one
Sack?
outgoing.
Jacob, sack.
Oh, excuse me. He walked away. He said, "I'm too tired for y'all's dumb heads. Here's an energy cup."
Yeah, he's tired. Let him be tired, Habibi.
Right, I get it. He's worn out because y'all don't buy him no players. He's trying to figure it out with Darwin
listen,
Noodles.
I see him in Wimbledon. He's chilling.
No,
He's
it's
just
Ahmed. You know,
watching.
it's Ahmed. Again,
just
Klopp
chilling.
doesn't have
It's
this.
the mentality, bro, isn't it?
Doesn't have the mentality, you know. He didn't have the mentality.
Bro, the only reason Mickey Van de Veen's in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt is because Liverpool said, we don't think he's ready for the
You
Premier League
retired
yet."
them, bro. Hold on.
Listen, big up Rashford for doing this, man. Because listen, every time I say it, man, if they
Ahmed
still
wants
have
to
the
take
mentality.
credit for everything.
They stopped
You know what I
the title race, and he's the reason why Rice is shit, and he's the reason why City won the league. Everything is United credit, subhanallah. And at the same time, you go look at their stadium, and you see the slides like it's in Tangier, Morocco. You get me? And you think, how is Ahmed waffling this hard? You know, like when
I thought homeless rates were through the roof, so this was just like a community shower type
Nah,
thing.
but they gotta understand, yeah. But bro, listen, that will be fixed, yeah. Don't
Is that
worry.
hail,
Hailstone. The hailstone is crazy.
That is mad, you know. They're getting it.
But Sam, are you not concerned? That's my main question. I know we delved into
I don't
He
think
is-
Hassan
not-
needs to be concerned. I don't think he needs to be concerned, bro. They got Michael Edwards, bro.
Wait, Michael Edwards.
He's the yes.
But what's structure got
What-
to do with coaching though? Like, what's that?
No,
got to do-
but he's for signing players, bro. He's gonna bring
Yeah,
the
but
people in.
the thing is, yeah, just because Liverpool have a good structure, don't mean Slot is going to be a success, bro. Klopp is an elite coach. There's a
No,
diff-
but the
They
thing
did
is,
it for Klopp last season, bro, and they walked away with a damn
What I'm
energy
saying-
cup
what
that
I'm
I wish
saying
I
is-
would
no,
have won,
no,
by
no,
the way.
no,
No,
no.
but
But
what I'm
I think
saying,
we have
Slot,
to
yeah,
look at we have to
I
look at
wish
the
I
guy
would
who
want
they
that.
have.
I almost
We have
cried
to
when we
look at the
lost to
guy-
City. I'll be honest.
We have to look at the guy who they have getting the players in. He's very good at analyzing the manager and where he plays and getting those players that are perfect for his system. Yeah, he's the same guy who brought in
No.
Mohamed Salah. He's the same guy that brought in Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah,
Alisson. He brought in all of these great players
I
that
feel
we
like
still
Virgil
think
van
are
Dijk-
great now.
Yeah, but bro, like
Saad,
just
be
because you have good structure, yeah, it doesn't mean that the manager is going to be an automatic success. Because go look at Madrid with Rafa Benitez; he was sacked straight away. That's the same structure that Carlo Ancelotti has right now. It's like saying that, oh, if you give because City have good structure, okay, go get Sam Allardyce. Then is he going to do what Pep did? No, of course not. He's not going to do that. So just as good as Liverpool structure is, yeah, like people need to understand that Slot potentially is a good coach. It's potential. He could be good. He's rated by Van Gaal. He's rated by like all these Dutch people, but it's not a guarantee. And what Klopp did for Liverpool is massive, and they will it will affect them. They're not. It's not going to be a quick success.
That
They
for
will.
me is the key. What Ahmed just said, because following up on like a legendary manager has never been fucking easy, ever.
Exactly. Klopp
Really. That's never fucking been easy ever. Who actually has like came after a legendary manager and done well? Who? Even Jacob, I know, like he maybe legendary manager is the wrong word for him, but he was probably like Spurs' best manager in the modern era. And Poch, after him, it's kind of been a while till you got to Ainge as well. So like, low
Well,
key,
we went
it
through
might
two
take-
world-class managers to get to Ainge and to Nuno, but we forget about that.
You have the same thing with Saad and Wenger and Emery. Same thing with you as well. Ferguson and then Moyes and shit.
Yeah.
Ahmed, you don't really have a legendary manager because you change them often, but they all won.
Hey,
and
Mourinho is
stuff.
my legendary manager. Let's not do that, bro.
No, but I'm
Mourinho
saying like
nation.
listen, you can consider Conte a legendary manager as
actually
well.
too
You can
funny.
consider like many people legendary managers for Chelsea.
Yeah, because I just feel like this whole structure thing, I just think it's a buzzword, bro, when it comes to like, oh, it's going to improve managers and that, bro. Like, it'll make managers' lives easier in terms of recruitment, but the structure's not going to be the one that's coaching them in the sidelines, bro, when the Premier League starts. That's the problem. You know, you can give a guy so many players. Yeah, look at Ten Hag, for example. Look how much we spent and look how much we've given him, yeah, and he still doesn't improve players. So, for me, yeah, the structure needs to be very careful because, yeah, man, like, when you look at Liverpool, you associate Jurgen Klopp. That is Liverpool in terms of what he's done. With City, you look at Pep Guardiola. With Arsenal, Arteta, yeah. So, yeah, man, like, we'll see in it what Slot can do. I don't think Slot is a bad appointment. I think he might do a decent job. It will just take time. Do you get me? So, you know.
I think he's an exciting manager. When Tottenham were linked with him and he inevitably said, let me use you. Like, bro, he used us like he just got out of a relationship and we were like, oh, hey, boo. And then he was like, he took a photo with us, posted it on Instagram, and then his ex-girlfriend was like, we'll pay you more. And he's like, thank you. So he literally used us for the IG, get a pay raise, and then a year later, now he's going to Liverpool. What a dickhead. I hope he fails. I hope he fails and
There's no
stumbles
way
over
you
every
have
block.
a Slot agenda.
God, I hope he fucking fails, this fucking bald
But
asshole.
Slot
Dude,
saying no to you is the reason why you got Ainge. So isn't it a blessing in disguise in your eyes?
it is, but I don't like being used like that. I don't like that. He literally used us to get a pay raise. Bro, I'm going to fight you. And I hope we get 6 points on his dookie head and we just smear it all over that shiny thing that he's got. Look, Dutch and being bald go hand in hand, like Saad and being a fraud. But I'm not here to talk about the man's lack of follicles. I'm here to talk about the fact that I actually rate him as a manager. I think that y'all are going to be heavily attacking. You're going to have a high press, and I think that's going to work in your favor, especially if Mo Salah does leave. So
Mo Salah's not leaving. You guys can all vouch.
Can he
told you
leave?
from the start, Van Dijk is
I
the
hope
one
he
I'm
leaves.
worried about. Until the
I want him to
Salah's
leave.
leaving next season.
He's going to be more aerodynamic, and I'm concerned because I know he did try to get that hair transplant. It didn't stick. I'm sorry, buddy. Not every single one sticks, as I've been told. I wouldn't know because this is all natural, baby. Talk to me nicely. But you also got McAllister, and is he going to run McAllister as a 10, or is McAllister going to be a 6? Huh?
But you know where it is. You know where it is.
Romero is balding. I bet you if he went bald, you'd cut your hair. You fraud.
Maybe in solidarity, but I wouldn't keep it bald.
There you are. There you are.
You know what it is, man. For Sam, you know what it is for Sam, yeah. He needs to realize Salah's losing, his abilities, bro. The more like he cuts off his hair, the more abilities he's losing, bro. You know what I mean? Even the stats are showing it, bro.
Is losing his the most big chances created in the whole league.
You know what I mean?
The most chances created for Liverpool.
He's declining.
Most goals for Liverpool. The most assists for Liverpool. Losing his ability. You know the problem? Ahmed, you should be the guy that defends Salah the most. You know why? Because you saw Hazard play with bum strikers for 6-7 years and you felt the pain. And then you come here, and even though you felt the pain, laugh under the thing. Laugh under the thing. Do the Fabio Borini celebration, but you're laughing underneath. You're so fraudulent. You saw Hazard play with all these shit strikers, and instead of you going like, you know what? I understand. The guy plays with Nunez and Diaz. You have to come up here and go like, Salah's abilities is reduced. You know what I can acknowledge is reduced, honestly? Pace and pace. That's it. His pace is less. But the rest, he's actually better creatively. He's better on the ball. He's better with his passing. And low-key, when his stats this season, every 2 big chances we create for him, he scores 1. So if we're talking big chances created for him, he scores 1 of 2. So it's 50%. And he has football IQ. That would be the last guy I'd sell. Honestly, if you gave me an option right now, sell all the other 4 and keep Salah, I would. Overselling Salah and keeping the other 4. Now
I can pick out of your front line, I would take.
Shit on Liverpool get destroyed.
Look, in all honesty, I take Mohamed Salah right now and next year. If you want to know my official opinion,
yes.
I think I'd also take Nunez. I'll give you a Richarlison for a Nunez, is about as what I'd do for that. Also, I'd take a Diogo Jota. We're used to players who are available 50% of a season, so
Nunez and Suana. My God, man, what an attack, bro.
You know,
Nunez and Werner, bro. I actually don't want to talk about Spurs front line because when I say this is an indictment on the club, but a 16-year-old is by far our best right winger at this moment.
I can't lie, Jacob. Forward line is by far your worst thing in the whole team.
We are cooked. We're done for, dude. We're if
like, I know
don't help Ainge, bro. He's done. And like, this is what upsets me the most is everyone's like, oh, Ainge is going to be sacked by October if he doesn't change his tactics and shit. No, if we don't get him any legitimate footballers and we keep getting him Timo Werners and shit, and then they blame it. Oh, well, he wanted Timo, bro. This club has been operating for a certain way for 23 years, and people act like all these signings are what Ainge signed up for. When we had fucking 2 world-class managers here, and Jose said, give me Skriniar. Here's a Joe Rodon. He said, oh, give me Kvaratskhelia and Kim Min-jae. Here's a Gedson Fernandez. And just get Jeff and
Luby's finished. Academy. He's finished.
I can't lie.
This is what we do. Man. But somehow, because Ainge, I don't like inverting fullbacks. Somehow that means that Ainge is failing this club by selecting Timo Werner. Bro, Timo Werner was not Ainge. Brendan Johnson was not Ainge. Just because he said it doesn't negate the fact that, bro, people love to forget how Tottenham been operating for 20 plus years, but it's very easy to see. It's
the problem with Tottenham, isn't the manager, It's who they recruit for the manager.
There's no way Jose Mourinho wins everywhere he goes, and then he just gets here and he's all of a sudden stopped that trait, bro. An alcoholic don't just stop drinking because he walked into church. He said, "No, give me some of the sacramonial
same with
wine
Conte as well." Like,
man. I'm completely with Jacob on this take.
Yeah,
it's so fucking obvious. Listen, Daniel Levy is the issue at Spurs.
Yeah,
like Jacob is the one fan of any top 6 club that can come here and say, "Listen, The ownership is 100. Like, I know people say Ainge did this, Ainge did that. Okay, fair enough. You want us to be fair? I'd say 90% Levy, 10% Ainge. If I want to be like fucking fair as fuck, but that guy right there,
he does get a little bit of blame. Yeah, I mean, we got bounced out the Carabao Cup first round on penalties to Fulham. We dropped 6 points to Fulham last year. I think we dropped 3 points to Wolves, or maybe even 6 points to Wolves. I can't remember now. We were losing points to mid-table teams, getting bounced out of cups. I don't blame him for the FA Cup. Losing to the eventual Premier League winner isn't something that necessarily bothers me that much. But yes, it is this hierarchy, and it is because, again, they did the whole, oh, well, once we build that stadium, that's when shit's going to game change. And then, you know what? The fucking mole, the rat, the fucking plug from Tottenham, Alistair Gold, his journalism credibility is as credible as me as a football analyst. Non-existent. That's why I'm on YouTube. But again, like, this guy, you know what?
Ziad, bro,
You're trying to end the
Ziad's-
show. You're trying to end the show. I'm not going to go into. I'm going to save this. I'm going to save my anger for my
End
own
of the day,
stream
man. I
because
can't
Yeah,
lie to
in the
you.
background,
y'all
they're
don't
about
need to
to
hear
end.
this. But they all
Yeah,
said
they're
it's
gonna
game
end the stream,
changing.
Habibi. These guys have.
They said game changing
fraud. This guy
stadium.
turns up
When we get that stadium change, the game will be changed, is what I was told. And you know what they
Beyonce
changed?
was the game changer.
They put a track on the roof, a track underneath, and they more concerts, and we applied to Parliament
All the
so we could fucking
all
get
the
the legal amount of main events
Yeah,
that we
Whiskey
could get
did that.
more
Whiskey
for
did
North
that,
London.
man.
Because
Yeah,
yeah,
my guy,
and you know
Whiskey.
what else we game changed? The fucking floor plans of the hotel that we're erecting. Are you kidding me? And then Alistair Gold, the fucking mole, the little rat, he goes tweeting the game changing news you've all been waiting for. And I'm like, oh, cool, what a great tweet. Maybe we actually finally signed a Brecci Eze. And it's like, nope, update on the hotel. That's what my club gives me. So when y'all say, do you look forward to preseason? Yes, it is my only escape from the hellhole that is being a Tottenham fan.
Bro,
And on that
I don't
note,
know
we're
what
gonna wrap up
happened.
the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Me and
We're
Ahmed
gonna
are
wrap
just
it up
doing
here.
the single ladies thing.
Yeah, listen.
Doing that Hazam done.
Now put your hands up.
And I look to the right, bro, and Jacob's just having a meltdown, bro. It's like, it gets me away from the hell that is transfer windows. I'm like, bro,
Listen,
Bro, yeah, I have you know this banner that's running down below right here? I have an ongoing one, and I've switched my StreamYards account, so I actually lost half of it. But it is an ever-growing list of the fucking colorful language we love. We desire a Brecci Eze. We are prepared to negotiate for Eze. And there's all these catchphrases that piss me off. Bro, if I used all those excuses, like, I'm just... Anyway, yeah, we move. Fuck
Listen,
Daniel Levy, man.
Ahmed is gonna be starting a stream now. We're gonna be redirecting to him. Saad's football corner is in the description. The bridge is in the description. United Spurs of America is in the description. Ziad Zone, Hamza Talks Football, and Footy Judge Mo is also in the description. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure like button and subscribe. I'm probably going to be dropping a pre-record. There you are, episode on Calafiori, and we have a Liverpool stream as well tomorrow, inshallah. Love you all. Stay here. And spam the chat of Ahmed with the word rice because he just hates Declan Rice. So spam that in his chat. Love you all, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, inshallah.